Hi, this is Stephanie with This Reader's Life. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad that you're here. If Today I'm going to talk about to be reads for April. It's sort of a pile of possibilities, and I sort of did it, and it's really not a pile, it's about 8 books, but I sort of did it the laziest way I could think of, and also um, it it is lazy, but it's also to let you know about some YouTubers, booktubers that I watch all the time and that I enjoy, and that if they recommend it, a lot of times they're so spot on. So these are books that I really look forward to reading rather than just drawing them off of my to be read. I did take one out of my to be read blessings jar, and I'm still trying to find it at online library, or I'm going to go to the library today, so maybe I'll find it there. And I'm going to start by saying I have a couple from March that are sort of hangers on, and I'm going to try to finish those before I move on to my to be reads. But I may read more than one book at a time. I often do. So I do have one that I chose not to finish, and I talked about it a little bit, and I thought it was going to grab me and kind of suck me in, and it didn't. And it's by Adriana Trajani, and it's called The Good Left Undone. Love the title. I think it's great. But this is the book, and I'm about a third of the way through it, and the book is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. It didn't offend me in any way, but it didn't grab me. It felt like a story that I've read before, that I more or less know. Maybe a little predictable for me, but for people that really enjoy stories, it's a dual timeline. It is set in World War II and current day, and as I said, I think it's a good book. I'm just choosing not to finish. You might call it a soft do not finish, because I might come back to it someday, but at this time I just decided this is not for me. I'm going to go to the library today. I'll return this and a couple of other books, and look for God of the Woods at the library, because that's the one that's on my to be read from my blessings jar, and it sounds fascinating. The God of the Woods by Liz Moore is apparently it's about a summer camp and a disappearance, and it's actually 2 disappearances that happen over several years that occur in the same family. I know that the summer camp is run by a family that owns it and has run it for quite some time, and the story kind of vacillates, I guess, between the two I guess, children who have disappeared, and some of the friction between the townspeople and the owners of the summer camp. So that's what I know about it. I'm looking forward to reading it. I've heard good things about it, and I think initially it was probably Book Chat with Pat that made me think that I might like to read it. Pat with Book Chat with Pat. So then the 2 that I need to finish still are Unbroken by Laura Hillenbrand, which is the World War II story of Louis Zamperini. I'm right at halfway through it, and I'm enjoying it. That enjoy is a hard word for that book, because it's so heart-wrenching about prisoners of war, and just the South Pacific at the time of World War II, and what those poor men went through. Then the other one that I'm still reading, and it's delightful. I'm listening to it. It's Middlemarch, and I'm just to the point where I am starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm loving the Audible version of the book, but it's going to take me a while yet. I think I have another 12 hours out of some 30 odd hours to go. So that one I'm wanting to get finished up sometime in the next couple of weeks. I have another one that I plan on reading in May that I'm going to listen to and read simultaneously. So my other TBRs, or to be reads, are the first one is one of a series that I've sort of started, and it's Suey's Book Banner that has it's Suey at Suey's Book Banner that has sort of convinced me that I should keep on going, and also another there's another YouTuber, I'll mention her below, who said I should continue with it. One of them likes the Audible version. One of them is not so fond of the Audible version. But for me, the book is The Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, and I am on volume 2. So I have no idea whether or not this is going to actually grab me. The first book is about Emma. The whole thing is told through her diary entries, and she is living in the attic of a home that she owns. This takes place, I believe, in and I'm sorry, I can't remember the exact. I believe it's the 1880s, but I'm enjoying it, and I've got the second one queued up to listen to this month. So that's one for to be read. The second one that I have that was also I also found it and decided I would add it to my to be reads, and it came from Hot Cocoa and Books, her name is Victoria, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It is called Every Home a Foundation. It is by a woman named Felicia Masonheimer, and this book, it's got a subtitle, and I'm trying to remember the subtitle. I have to do the glasses thing. I think the subtitle is Experiencing God Through Everyday Routines. And I'm really looking forward to reading this book. You know, since I retired, homemaking is important to me. There are also a lot of other things that I want to do. And I think in my mind, I don't see any eternal value in it's something that Victoria said on her station, that you can find a way to honor God when you are mopping your floor. And I'm looking for that because I need to mop my floor more often, and I want to enjoy it when I do. So I'm not making light of the book. I'm really, really looking forward to reading it. So that was recommended by Hot Cocoa and Books, and that is the name of her channel. And again, I'm looking really forward to it. The number 3 book is one that was Chantel Reads All Day, and that is the name of her channel. It's Chantel, and I don't believe she's read this book either, but it was on her to be reads list. The name of it is All Along You Were Blooming. It is by Morgan Harper Nichols, and I'm looking forward to reading it. My understanding is that it's very affirmative, it's very uplifting, and it is sort of poems and short essays, and I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm hoping I enjoy it, but that's all I know about it. So that's one that was recommended or was on the same list, this to be read list for Chantel Reads All Day, and I enjoy her channel, so I thought maybe I would enjoy that book as well. The next one, number 4 book that I'm hoping to get to in April, and is called Hello Transcriber, and it was recommended by the name of her channel is Book, Inks, and Paper, and I am the name of the book is Hello Transcriber. Hannah Morrissey, and this book is about a police transcriber who transcribes every night what detectives have recorded or dictated for her to transcribe, and she has a tendency to get involved in maybe just go a little beyond the boundaries of simply transcribing when for some of the cases that she transcribes. So I'm very interested to read that. I find it super interesting because years ago, within the last 20 years, what I did for a living was medical transcription, and I absolutely loved that job, and I loved hearing the things that the doctors said. I liked transcribing them. They were things like routine office visits and operations and discharging people from the hospital. It was work that I did for the Veterans Administration, and so it was very satisfying. And it was sometimes interesting to hear the things you could hear going on in the background. And I had a friend who also transcribed, and she transcribed for the FBI. and the premise of this book made me think very much of her, because she talked about the things that she heard from time to time, and one of the things is that occasionally someone will burp or make a sound that you wouldn't expect to hear in polite society, and that's always kind of made me giggle. And she said the exact same thing. Anyway, that's Hello Transcriber by Hannah Morrissey, I believe, and I'm looking forward to finding that one and reading it. The next one is the one that was on a to-be-read list for Book Chat with Pat, Book Chat with Pat, and it is Willa Cather's The Song of the Lark. And I've not read any Willa Cather, and it's I think I've started My Antonia more than once. I've never read O Pioneers, and this is sort of considered part of that timing, or those books that it's part of it. And the name of it is The Song of the Lark. It's about a woman in the late 1800s in Colorado who becomes an opera singer. And it's based on a true life story of an opera singer from that time, but that's all I know about it. It's about her time in Colorado and her journeys, I believe, in Arizona and then New York City. So I'm looking forward to reading it, but that's all I know about it, and I hope I get to it in April. And then the last one that I talked about was, oh no, let me back up. I'm leaving one out. Andrew Weir's Project Hail Mary. I am planning to read that one. It is science fiction. I don't know a lot about it except for that it's regarding someone who goes on a mission and wakes up in a space capsule, apparently, who is, he's the only one left. He has no memory of even, I think, why he's there. And it's written by Andy Weir, who also wrote The Martian, which I've also not read. But this was recommended by Madeline at Madeline Reads, and I think it's on her to-be-read list. And I want to try it. I think I started The Martian years ago and did not finish it, but I loved the premise of it at the time, and I don't remember why I didn't finish it. It wasn't because I didn't like the book. So that and The God of the Woods are the 8 books that I have on my to-be-read for April. For me, 8 books might be a little ambitious. It just depends on the books and finishing Unbroken, because it's a hard book to read, and I will probably talk about it on another video. But right now, those are my April to-be-reads. It's going to be interesting. I'm a mood reader, and I don't know if I will stick with it or not, because so many times, as I said, I've started books that I put aside because I know I want to read them, but not now. So until we talk again and we talk more about these books, please remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to the planet, and have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.